as the first wave of the UFO files have come out, and more potentially will, more people out there talking, more people who've been advocating this for a while are out there having a louder voice. Rep Burlison is one of them. He's been on a lot of different shows now talking about the files in general, about things that he wants to see, and he pretty much says, listen, when you guys don't release this stuff, I'll do it in a certain aspect through things that I've heard, things that I've seen. So take a look at this clip, and we'll see what he's talking about.
Are we trying to prepare the American people with a slow drip, drip, drip tease of this stuff? If not, then, Congressman, I would say, if this is all we've got, then I'm not sure that there's anything the American government really has that tells us anything about the existence of aliens. I'm just beginning to feel like this entire story is teased out always just beyond our reach.
I can sense your frustration. I've experienced it personally myself. I've seen videos that I think are in the process of being declassified, so I think that there is more to come. If they're not going to be declassified, I'll probably do an effort to release them myself under speech and debate. But again, a lot of the footage that I've seen is similar to what has been released today. There's some that are pretty interesting, and especially given the environment and the circumstances of the videos, whether they are videos of UAPs that are flying around Russian submarines, or a video of our aircraft that are firing on some of these UAPs. I've seen those kind of videos, and so I'm teasing that because I know that I'm telling the administration through you at this moment that if they don't release those, then I have the capabilities of getting those videos and releasing them.
Oh, he says, I'll do it myself if you guys don't. Yeah, I've seen stuff. I can do it myself if I have to. The thing that makes me nervous about that, we're not nervous, but just the fact that, he says a lot of it's like the same stuff that you've seen already, stuff that I've seen, but except it's this, and it's, the reporter is 1,000% correct. He's like, listen, if you are slow dripping this stuff out to get people used to it, used to the information, to finally when you release it, it's like, whoa, they were slowly preparing people, having the conversation and not just saying, this is it. It's like measured type of disclosure. If that is the case, okay, is that what this is? Because he says, if not, it's like this tease. And again, if you've been following this channel enough, I've certainly been through that. From how hyped up I was in 2023, being, oh, wow, we're going to get so much information, we're going to get this, we're going to get that, and then it's like nothing, roadblock. And so many different people who've been following this subject way longer than I have been like, welcome to the party, pal. This has been happening forever. This is how it goes. Got some information, boom. Oh, a little bit of a step up, boom, nothing. Oh, nothing. This seems to be the most coverage, mainstream, and I've always mentioned this, and a lot of you pushed back, and some of you still might. I think it's proven what I've said, that the more the mainstream media covers it, the more society takes it serious. I'm not telling you they should do that, because my point of age of disclosure is an example, right? Meaning, Age of Disclosure was and I've mentioned this many times over, Age of Disclosure was a documentary that if you've been following this topic long enough, there was nothing really inside of that documentary. The things that there's maybe a couple things here and there, but nothing that really was brand new information that made you go, oh, what about this stuff? This is the stuff that came out. Like the first time you saw like a James Fox documentary. It's a lot of stuff that was in James Fox documentaries that was in that. But it got enough coverage from the mainstream media that it made people who were scoffing at it or not paying attention to it beforehand, thinking that everybody else was crazy that was talking about it, then they started to go, oh, wait a minute. Well, other people are talking about this. It's that sheep mentality stuff. It's just what happens. It's how it happens. So the more that these news organizations are having these people on to discuss this and talking about the files, and I did see when they announced the files themselves, or when the first wave came out. Now, granted, it wasn't the main story, which I'm still curious about, but it wasn't the main story, but it was one of the main stories that each news organization covered for that night. So that to me was a big step. Now, that is why the second wave has to have some more stuff again. I'm going to keep hammering down and reiterating this, because if they release some stuff and it's clear or not clear, then it's going to be whoever's running the head of the program is going to say, you want to cover the UFO thing, and what's in there? Is there anything in there? Is it the same kind of stuff as last time? It's like just files, and this could be something type thing. And what's this? Oh, they say that this might be people firing at a UFO. They don't really know what it is, though. Can you see it? Is it clear? Nah, it's kind of like a dot. Put it at the very end. But if it's something significant, and if you look at what Jeremy Corbell was talking about the stuff that he's convinced and said that he's seen stuff to prove that there is indeed alien life, that's the stuff you show. You got to show that stuff. You got to show these things. I mean, Burlison clearly wants to show things that he's seen and other stuff. I'm dying to get this guy on the damn show. I've been trying. I got close. I'm dying to ask him, because I still have this question now. Now that there are other people. You look at like Burchett. When he talks about it, he seems like he's pretty damn convinced about alien life, and has talked about it, and he's even said as much, that he believes that it is that. Luna seems to think it's interdimensional beings and everything too, right? He still, when he started covering this, he's always been interested. He said he wants to get to the bottom of what it is. But in the beginning, in the initial things, he was the one who was saying, I don't know, I haven't seen anything to make me think that this is alien life. Or anything else like that. And then he's been around. He's had Eric Davis sitting next to him talking about these things. He's talked to James Fox. He's been at the James Fox hearings. He's seen other things he's been privy to. He's been talking to Matt Brown. He's been talking to other people. So has that changed? And if so, why? What has he seen to make him think that? I'm very curious about that, because as he says, he's like, listen, I mean, he's telling the Trump administration, look, if you guys don't put this stuff out, I'm going to do it. And I can do it through a legal loophole or whatever. So what's that going to look like when that happens? If that happens? And do they want to start having people do that? Like people start going rogue, releasing stuff, open it up. Like, because everybody's getting in on this. Hell, it's on Neil deGrasse Tyson. The balls on that guy. I don't know if you saw. I was going to do a whole video on it. I'm not going to do a whole video on it. The balls on Neil deGrasse Tyson. You guys see this? This guy, Neil deGrasse Tyson, has been talking shit and saying how, I mean, I produced Katie Sackhoff's Clips channel, and so Katie had him on on her show, and so she's skeptical about it, and so the second he started bringing him out, he's laughing about it, saying, basically he's always talking down to people about how aliens are not, there could be no extraterrestrial life, there could be this, there's no way, no. And now he's making a book about what if aliens could go, what it was. What did he hear? You hear something? He's just trying to sell his book. But everybody's getting in on it now, is the thing. So I'm so curious as it continues to move forward. The reporter's right. There's going to be so long, though, before you're just like, okay, there's nothing again. I don't hear about it anymore. There's nothing. It's like, you got a hearing? Great. Who's talking? Okay. Guy used to work in the program. Okay. 2 pilots. Okay. All right. I'm in. I want to hear more. All right. What's the next hearing is going to be about people who actually work for the program, right? Oh, no. No, it's not. Oh, nothing. No. Oh, the next. No. I don't care anymore. Wait, President Obama said aliens are real. Okay. I'm ears. Oh, wait, the current president says he's going to release files. Okay. Okay. What's in the files? All right. You got some files. What's in there? Lights and other things, this, that. All right, they released the files. That's good. What's in the next files? That's where we're at now. It can't be lights now, because the file dump was the story of the first time. Because, hey, we're talking about it. Let's get to the nitty gritty. What do you guys think about what Burlison said? Do you think that there's anything to note on what he's talking about, the stuff that he saw? Would that move the needle at all in this second wave? What do you think about everything in general? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Check me out on News Nation. I was on Megan's show. That just came out, or it should be out right now. So thanks for being here. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, thanks for checking out the show today. I don't know about you, but for me, I had to wake up and I needed a cup of coffee just to feel like a human being. Some people feel that way with a nicotine pouch and they just need it in order to feel, okay, that's what I need to go. That's what I need to go. 2-3 cups of coffee. So I recently was sent the Ultra pouches, and it's really a game changer. It's a changed focus and energy levels. Probably was about, 2 months ago. And the pouches are nicotine free. They're caffeine free, which is, I think, the whole reason why you check them out. They're truly clean. They're powdered pouches designed to sharpen your mind and lift your energy, all without caffeine, all without nicotine, or that crash, which is the same thing. And what they use is the Infinity PX, which is a cleaner, smoother energy booster, more so than caffeine. The Alpha GPC, which is a nootropic for enhanced mental processing, and they have vitamin BG, B12, balanced energy, and mood. So I didn't even realize that you could feel like this without caffeine. I didn't know it was possible, to be honest. And I've been going to the gym more often. I feel the recovery process is a little quicker now. And I can totally see myself keeping this at the office, to be honest, right? I have it near the front when I walk in and pop one in, and that's it. And I want to go to work. So 90% of the users saw significant improvements in their overall focus levels with calm, steady flow, state focus, enhanced memory, smooth energy, mood balance, all with zero nicotine and zero caffeine. So I highly recommend the Ultra pouches. It's the ultimate guilt-free pouch delivering instant focus, mental clarity without nicotine, without caffeine. New customers can use that code DTE, get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com. You get 15% off with that code DTE. You're going to purchase it. You're going to go and you check it out. They're going to say, where'd you hear about us? You tell them that DTE, Kristian Harloff, sent you. Please support the show and let them know that I sent them your way. Or the other way around, whatever.